It's about 1,500 miles from Nashville to Haiti, and John Hall has made that trip dozens of times over the past 15 years.
A church mission trip inspired him to start a program there to help some of the island's starving children. And after you see his story, we think that you will agree Hall is the perfect candidate for one of our Jefferson Awards for community service.
When John Hall rolled into the Haitian countryside for the first time in 1998, he saw children like these at schools run by American churches. The kids were well dressed, but something was wrong.
And we saw these kids, and they were just emaciated. They had no energy. They had no expression in their faces. They just sat.
Hall returned home to Wilson County, but he couldn't get those children out of his mind. The churches in Haiti offered an education, but often didn't have the resources to buy food.
The average child in our school eats a meal at home about every other day. They just don't have the money to feed their families.
So John Hall launched a charity and started raising money. He spoke to anyone who'd listen, asking them to help the kids in Haiti. His new charity, Trinity Hope, started off by adopting one school. It now feeds children at 87 schools, more than 17,000 of them. Each tack on this map represents one of the schools. Hall's pastor, Keith Enco, has seen the miracle firsthand.
And it's amazing how rice and beans and corn can change a person's life like that. It's wonderful.
Hall and other volunteers say with at least one meal a day, the children are now learning and growing. Teenagers like Alexandra have a chance.
Before we couldn't find the food, now we find it.
In addition to food, Trinity Hope is providing jobs. It buys all the food in Haiti and hires locals to cook and serve it. John Hall, a retired food wholesaler, has evolved into Trinity Hope's chief salesman.
He is the salesman, but it doesn't come across as a salesman. He comes across about a tender father who loves his children. He just wants you to know about how hungry they are, and he wants to share that message with them.
Ken Joyce investigated Trinity Hope before making a donation. He became convinced that Hall was walking the walk and told us about John.
I saw you on the news talking about this program, and I thought, man, if there's anybody that deserves an award like this, the Jefferson Award, it's John.
Hall was quick to tell us God called him to start Trinity Hope and hasn't told him to stop.
To know that this is happening and that God allows me to be part of it is a blessing beyond measure.
Now, John Hall becomes the third Middle Tennessee resident to receive our Jefferson Award for Public Service. Fox 17 applauds his work on behalf of the children there in Haiti and his ongoing efforts to expand that feeding program to more schools. If you'd like to learn more about John Hall and the other award winners, you can go to fox17.com, click on the Community tab there at the top of the page, and then on Jefferson Awards. And if you'd like to nominate someone in your community, we have an online nomination form in that same section.